In the enigmatic book of Revelation, one of the most intriguing and terrifying prophecies is revealed: the release of 4 powerful fallen angels bound at the river Euphrates. This chilling passage has captured the imagination of scholars and lay people alike, leaving many to wonder about the true nature and identity of these malevolent beings. To truly comprehend the significance of these 4 fallen angels, we must first understand their origins and the circumstances that led to their imprisonment. The Bible, our primary source, provides tantalizing clues about their past and the cosmic rebellion they were part of. In the book of Revelation, chapter 9, verse 14, we read, saying to the 6th angel who had the trumpet, "Release the 4 angels who are bound at the great river Euphrates." This passage introduces us to these 4 enigmatic beings, but their story begins much earlier. According to various biblical accounts and extra-biblical texts, such as the book of Enoch, these 4 fallen angels were once part of a celestial rebellion against God, led by the arch-rebel Lucifer, now known as Satan. Their pride and desire for power corrupted their heavenly nature, and they chose to defy the Almighty, aligning themselves with the forces of darkness. The precise identities of these 4 fallen angels are not explicitly revealed in the Bible, but some ancient texts suggest they may have been part of the Watchers, a group of angels who descended to earth and committed grievous sins, including intermingling with human women and teaching forbidden knowledge, Genesis 6 verses 1 to 4. In the aftermath of their rebellion, these 4 fallen angels were bound and imprisoned at the river Euphrates, a symbolic location that holds great significance in biblical prophecy. The Euphrates, one of the rivers mentioned in the Garden of Eden, has long been associated with the cradle of civilization and the rise and fall of great empires. The imprisonment of these fallen angels was a divine act of judgment and restraint, preventing them from unleashing their malevolent influence upon the world until a prophetic time in the future. Their confinement was no mere physical imprisonment but a spiritual and supernatural bondage, restricting their power and influence. As we explore the biblical texts and ancient sources, we uncover chilling details about the nature and capabilities of these fallen angels. They are described as powerful, deceitful, and harbingers of destruction, possessing supernatural abilities that could wreak havoc upon the earth and its inhabitants. Their release, as foretold in Revelation, is not a mere symbolic event but a pivotal moment in the end times narrative, marking the beginning of a series of cataclysmic events that will shake the very foundations of the world. The release of the 4 fallen angels from their imprisonment at the river Euphrates is a pivotal event in the book of Revelation, one that unleashes a torrent of chaos and destruction upon the earth. The biblical text paints a vivid and terrifying picture of the consequences that follow their release. Revelation 9 verses 15 to 16 states, "And the 4 angels, who had been prepared for the hour and day, and month and year, were released to kill 1/3 of mankind. The number of the troops of cavalry was twice 10,000 times 10,000, I heard their number." These verses reveal the staggering scale of the devastation that will ensue. The 4 fallen angels have been specifically prepared and given the power to orchestrate the death of 1/3 of the world's population. The sheer magnitude of this prophecy is staggering, and it's a testament to the immense power and influence these beings wield. But the terror doesn't end there. The passage goes on to describe the means by which this mass annihilation will occur, and it's a truly chilling account. Revelation 9 verses 17 to 19 states, "And this is how I saw the horses in my vision and those who rode them. They wore breastplates the color of fire and of sapphire and of sulfur, and the heads of the horses were like lions' heads, and fire and smoke and sulfur came out of their mouths." By these 3 plagues 1/3 of humankind was killed, by the fire and smoke and sulfur coming out of their mouths. For the power of the horses is in their mouths and in their tails. Their tails are like serpents, having heads, and by means of them, they wound. This vivid and apocalyptic imagery describes the unleashing of a powerful and destructive force, a vast army of demonic beings that resemble grotesque hybrids of horses and serpents, breathing fire, smoke, and sulfur, a clear allusion to the torments of hell itself. The mention of breastplates the color of fire and of sapphire and of sulfur suggests a connection to the fallen angels themselves, as these colors are often associated with spiritual warfare and demonic entities in biblical symbolism. The 3 plagues of fire, smoke, and sulfur are not mere physical afflictions, but represent the spiritual and supernatural nature of the attack. These plagues are a manifestation of the fallen angel's power and a harbinger of the ultimate judgment to come. But the terror doesn't end with the initial onslaught. Revelation 9 verses 20 to 21 reveals a chilling truth. The rest of humankind, who were not killed by these plagues, did not repent of the works of their hands, or give up worshipping demons and idols of gold and silver and bronze and stone and wood, which cannot see or hear or walk. And they did not repent of their murders or their sorceries or their sexual immorality or their thefts. Despite the overwhelming devastation and loss of life, the prophecy foretells that many will still refuse to repent and turn away from their wicked ways, clinging to idolatry, sorcery, and immorality. This stubborn defiance in the face of such calamity only serves to further compound the tragedy and underscore the depths of human depravity. As we examine these terrifying passages, it becomes clear that the release of the 4 fallen angels is not merely a symbolic event, but a pivotal moment that unleashes a torrent of destruction and chaos upon the earth. The scale of the devastation is unimaginable, and the power wielded by these malevolent beings is truly awe-inspiring and horrifying. But amidst the darkness, there is a glimmer of hope, the promise of ultimate redemption and the triumph of good over evil. For those who remain faithful and place their trust in God, the prophecies of Revelation offer a beacon of hope, a reassurance that even in the face of such overwhelming adversity, the ultimate victory belongs to the Almighty. As we conclude our exploration of the terrifying truth about the 4 fallen angels in the Euphrates, we are left with a sobering reminder of the cosmic battle between good and evil that rages around us. The release of these malevolent beings is a pivotal event in the end times narrative, one that ushers in a period of unprecedented chaos and destruction. Yet, even in the darkest of prophecies, the Bible offers a glimmer of hope with the promise of ultimate redemption and the triumph of righteousness over the forces of darkness. For those who place their faith in God, these revelations serve as a call to remain steadfast and unwavering in the face of adversity. As we navigate the complexities of these prophecies, let us approach them with a spirit of humility and a willingness to seek understanding. The truths contained within the pages of Revelation are not meant to instill fear, but to inspire us to live lives of purpose and conviction, ever mindful of the cosmic battle that rages around us. So, let us remain vigilant, steadfast in our faith, and committed to the pursuit of truth, for in doing so, we can find solace and hope even in the midst of the most terrifying of revelations. Thank you for watching, and may God bless you.